Akademiks. Can't run
First and
away.
foremost, Tekashi 6ix9ine, who has been, barred from returning to the United States, he's finally back in the United States. Apparently, after 4 appeals to the Dominican Republic government, they have now granted him a return to his homeland, which is the United States of America. You look at him walking out the plane. I think that's his passport. I always tell people, America ain't shit, but it's because y'all never been nowhere. Like, I grew up in Jamaica, and I was born in Jamaica. So when niggas say America ain't shit, I said, where's better? Because I would have been there. I wouldn't have came to America if this wasn't the best place. It's only until you go to some other third world country and see real oppressive regime, lack of justice, you see corruption. When you get back to America, you like, I don't care if it's Biden, Trump, or it could be the retarded nigga over there running the country. Thank God I'm back in America. That's the feeling 6ix9ine's feeling. 6ix9ine was running around the Dominican Republic. They were treating him like he was Jesus for a minute. You know what I mean? Because he was doing some Robin Hood shit, taking money from the rich, giving it to the poor. They loved him over there until the legal system and the other powers that be, that he was pretty much stepping on their toes, basically stepped in and said, boy, you not from here. You're not coming to fuck up what we got going on. We see what you did in New York. They sat him down. They basically threatened to jail him if he did many things that he would normally be doing. They had a full control over his life, and they prevented him from leaving the country. And he didn't realize how much Dominican Republic ain't a safe haven until all that shit happened. Now he's happy as a motherfucker to be back in the United States. There was a time I think he was pretty much thinking, man, F American. I even told him that. I said, bruh, if you're thinking about just career-wise, they look like they really love you in DR. Over here in America, they look like they're not really fucking with you. I said, bro, oh my God, I got to take this thing off. Yeah, this is going to fuck me up, okay? Thank you guys for the subs. I'll go back and backtrack and try to shout y'all out. But I have to turn it off for a bit. Okay, anyway. The point is this. 6ix9ine is now in love and back in America, okay? It's just one of my cautionary tales to every artist, to any person that thinks the grass is green over the other side. No, it ain't, okay? You live in the best country on earth. We're miles ahead of all these other motherfuckers. And trust me, it's only when you get locked up for weed in Russia, you get motherfucking jailed for filming in Dubai, you get motherfucking almost thrown in a hole in the ground for some things you supposedly did in DR that you was doing all the time in New York. That's when you realize, damn, America's a fucking great place. Welcome back, man. It's the good old USA. All right? Chat, I was saying this earlier. I don't know if I was on YouTube, but we are going to be, I'm going to attempt to stream the, what's that shit called? There is a debate. So there's a debate with Biden and Trump. And really, I'm doing it for jokes. Like, because to keep it real, Trump is just, he's one of my favorite comedians. If you ask me my favorite comedians currently, Trump is one of them. I like Charleston White. What's the other nigga name? The white dude with the mullet. What's the guy's name? Theo Vaughn. Like, these are the guys that when I want to laugh, I put any of their shit on. Like, I'll watch a Trump speech just for the laughs. You get what I'm saying? Like, just being honest. So I just want to see him clown Biden. You know what I mean? Like, he gonna have some ill jokes. I know he got writers too. He gonna have some ill jokes to that nigga tonight. So he gonna be roasting that nigga. I can't wait. Okay. 6ix9ine's back. We will see. I'll catch up with it. Matter of fact, one in the chat, if, you know what they always kill me about, chat? They love killing me about shit like this. They're like, what I realize about people, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. For example, 6ix9ine, right? 6ix9ine's my guy. It's my homie. When I keep covering him after, quote, unquote, he fell off and, quote, unquote, he's not relevant according to certain people, you know what people say? Yo, why you doing that? He's irrelevant. If I had only covered him when he was up, they would call me a clout chaser. You get what I'm saying? Loyalty is actually punished, right? You know what I mean? It's funny because if I was the person to jump off bandwagons when their perceived time was up, like, for example, these days, everybody keeps telling me to hop off the you-know-who bandwagon, right? They're going to call you a clout chaser, or they're going to say you're too loyal, or you are covering irrelevant people. It just is what it is. All right, beyond that, Holy shit. This other thing happened. I don't even know if you guys. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to say one in the chat. If you think I should go down there to Florida and go do an interview with 6ix9ine, get his side about everything that's going on, because they did take his cars. They took his cars. There's a bullet hole in one of the car windows. Steve is buying his baby mom and his child all type of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit to be talked about. You get what I'm saying? We haven't. There was an album of his dropped. I could tell you. This is what he told me. Like, if you look on his page, he did drop an album. He literally said, "Yo, Ak, I didn't drop an album, but if you understand, and by the way, this happens in music when your record label, who has been bankrolling, like this song came out, right? When your record label, and you might be like, damn, the views were like super low, or even though it's not that super low, it's 3 million in 3 months. But you're used to 6ix9ine doing over 10 million views, right? Especially on a video. Basically, the record label just put it out without even him. You know, he usually does his little promo shit. They don't give a fuck. You know why? Hey, at this point, 6ix9ine is making tens of millions away from music. So he's become a caricature of his own self. And he's now such a distinct figure, they would just bring him to Dubai just to perform Gummo. You know what I mean? Because they're like, this is the rainbow-headed guy with 69 all over his body, right? So he makes more money outside of music. And that becomes a lot of these rappers who becomes almost damn near, like, their image becomes bigger than the music, right? Like, 6ix9ine is making money to sell vape, to promote this, crypto shit, like all over the place. He's getting a shit ton of money. But musically, how it works with music, they pay you when you put out music. Obviously, he was frustrated for a while with the music shit because, you know, people ain't giving him the proper shake. But his label is looking at him like, nigga, you owe us. We paid for a bunch of private jets. We've been paying for this, that, and third. We got you out there and living in $10,000 a night villas. Bro, you owe us some money. And he's like, I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to drop a record soon. And I think they got frustrated enough. They said, fuck that. Nigga, they just dropped the song. You get what I mean? And by the way, if you don't know, your record label could do that. That could happen. If an artist becomes, is hesitant to drop, they could just, the record label has a final say if you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of, you'll hear the artists when they feel like they've gotten to a certain place in their career, they're like, yo, I got creative control. Yeah, you have creative control that you could help. You could help sculpt the type of music and the type of marketing and those type of things. But usually, you can't. The control you have isn't we're doing it now versus later. The label always picks a time. They're the bank. They run the show. They're trying to get their money back. Anyway, 6ix9ine's gonna be good. I'm interested to see if he's gonna come back and lean into some hip hop, or he's gonna still do the Hispanic music, because apparently, like, he's really huge in that world, but it's because he's with Annuel's like baby mama, and there's a whole bunch of love and hip hop type drama with them. So we'll see though. We'll see. Okay. All right. So that's 6ix9ine. Yo, chat. This is. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I wonder if y'all seen this. Oh my God, this thing is still coming through? How the fuck is it still coming through? I turned it off. Hold up a second, chat. Okay. Boy. All right, let me put this over there, and let me put this over there. I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. I'm doing. We're about to get into a Meek Mill story. Damn, Meek Mill, you a freaky ass nigga. I'm looking at the people who Meek Mill. Okay. Did y'all know that Meek Mill followed my ex? Weirdo. Meek, don't get mad when I follow your baby moms. And don't let your child get an Instagram if you want to play those games. Okay. Let me see. Who am I?